Did I do it? I think I did it. I figured it out. Wow. I think I really did it. Okay. Well, if I'm really online now, then I will do the class. I will do it. Hello, everybody. I had a little bit of computer trouble. A little bit. And I had to learn about my new software. You can see I have a little bit of new software, and I made some mistakes, but I fixed it. I think. Maybe I fixed it. Well, let me continue. Oh, I see you, Yesal. Very cool. So you can see me too. That's very cool. Well, you can say hello. The chat is open. Usually the chat is not open, but here the chat is open. Interesting. We've got a fun day. Let me move fast and we'll do our fun day. And at the end, you can explore by yourself. At the end, you can find the same stuff. Cool. So I will teach just for Yesal. But first, let me tell everybody that I'm online again. I'll tell everybody. I'm online now. That's one. That's two. That's three. And then last. Cool. Thank you for waiting. Super cool. Super fun. I'm very happy. I'm happy you waited. So, when people are ready, I will start. So here in my little... Alright, let me open this. I'm going to go to a web page and we're going to do a tour. That's right. We're going to tour today. We're going to tour the Air and Space Museum. I love the Air and Space Museum. Every time I go to the United States, I go to the Air and Space Museum. It's my favorite. I think it's beautiful. And today, we're going to go together. And it will be fun. Yeah. Great. So for you 3 people who are watching now, let's go. Let's go. And maybe people can find me later. All right. Here we go. Let's do that, and then this, and then... Turn you on. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Ready? Let's start. Cool. Now, behind my little picture is the Air and Space Museum. That's the Air and Space Museum behind me. And we're going to go for a little walk. All right, so let me make my face smaller. All right, and then here we are. So we're going to go up and down and forward and backward. Today, that's what we're going to do. This is the beginning. This is the entrance. The Ipjang. It says Boeing Milestones of Flight Hall. There it is, right there. And we can look up and we see different airplanes. Up there, that's a warplane, that green one. And then that is a propeller up there on the wall. And then there is a rocket. It looks like a Russian rocket. And that's an American rocket. And then over here, to the left, we see the lunar lander. That is on the moon. Or it was on the moon. Not now. It was on the moon. Today, we're going to start on the second floor. Whoop! Here we are. We're on the second floor. And we can see all of these airplanes. We start with the history of flight. The history of flight. Here we are, the history of flight. Look, this is an old plane. Do you see the old plane? It has a propeller on the top. That's a propeller. Yeah. And then back there, here, this is a red plane. This is another propeller, but it's shiny and nicer. Yeah. And there's another plane. We're going to walk around and see the planes, and then we're going to talk about flight. Look at these planes. We just saw that. That's the lunar lander down there. And then here is a spy plane. We'll go this way. Forward, 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 forward. And we're going to go into the oldest planes first. These are the old planes. You see these old planes? Right here. This is the first plane. Not an old plane, the first plane. And the first plane was made by bicycle boys. They were not bicycle boys, they made bicycles. Yeah, they made bicycles. Here, look, you can see that's a bicycle. They were a bicycle company first. And they decided to make the first airplanes. Their names were Wilbur and Orville Wright. Maybe you can see that there. The Wright brothers. And they made the first airplane. Let's take a look right here. That's what the first airplane looked like. Look at this. Look, look, look. Do you see? He's sitting on the plane. No, he's laying on the plane. Imagine that. You lay down on the first plane. Can you do that? It's very brave to lay down on the plane. Very brave. Very, very brave. Cool. Great. All right. So now we're going to keep going. Hello, everybody. Hello, Suhyun. Yes, I see you. Cool. Let's keep going. Now this is all the old planes. That's the old plane there too. Can you see? That's it. It's up on the beach. The old plane is at the beach. You can see him laying down there. Can we go closer? Yeah, we can go closer. Look, he's laying down on the plane. So brave. Very brave. Very brave. The first plane is like a bed. That's amazing. And then we're going to leave. Let's go outside. Let's go outside. Oh, not here. Where am I? Where am I? Oh, where am I? Go back. Oh, this is the moon. Well, we went from the first plane to the moon. The first plane to the moon, that's our growth. That's the flight. And today, people go to Mars and Venus. I like this picture here because this picture shows us how the rocket went around the Earth. You see, it goes around the Earth and then around the moon, and it comes back. It does a big circle. Wait, that's not a circle. That's like an 8. A big 8 in the sky. See the big 8 around the Earth and the moon? And that's what we do. That's the history of flying. So how do we fly? How do we fly? Let's go back down to the first floor and let's look around. Oh, there's the museum store. What's this? Ah, there. That's what I want. That's early flight. And then there's the different types of airplanes, you see? So that's the first airplane there. And then this is the old airplane. This is a newer airplane. And then on the right, that's today's airplane. Airplanes changed a lot. Very interesting, very fun. And now we're going to go see what an airplane does, what it looks like. Let's go this way. Forward, forward. There's the lunar lander. There's the lunar lander. We're going to keep going. Keep going. Forward, forward. All the way to the science of flying. How things fly. How things fly. How things fly. And we're going to go here. How things fly. I'll make that big. Is that too big? Let's see how things fly. Oh, I'm in the way. So you can see that they're making a little plane. And on the plane we have a fin in the back, but no wings. So that means it's heavy and it goes down. That's the weight pulling it down. You have weight too. Well, we need another force. We need wings. And the wings help it go up. Right. Up. So now we have up and down. But there's also drag. And that pulls it back. So we have weight, lift, and drag. And see, they put a propeller on the front. And that is thrust. Thrust. Yes. So I'm going to stop there and talk about those ideas. Up is lift. Down is weight. Back is drag. And forward is thrust. Let me see if I can write those words. Can I write those words for us? Yes, I can. I know how to do that. Let's write those words so we can see it together. Let me write those words. Please, let me do it. Please, I'll write those words. Thank you. Thank you. And we have weight is down. Lift is up. Drag is back. And thrust is forward. So just as I go up and down, but I'm not a plane. Planes lift and weigh. And I go back and forward, but a plane drags back and it thrusts forward. Yeah, totally interesting. Now let's look at the planes again. Here, let's go inside and we can play with science. There, it says lift, drag, weight, and thrust. Very fun. Lift, drag, weight, and thrust. And now here's another explanation. Look, drag pulls back. And then thrust pushes forward. And then here, lift, that's up, and weight is down. Gravity and air. Gravity is weight, and the air is drag and lift. Can you think of that? Air is drag and lift together. Yeah. All right, so here we are. You know, this is a science experiment place. You can do science experiments here in the museum. How fun. If you go to Washington, D.C., Air and Space Museum, go to this museum exhibit. You will love it. It's so fun. Look, you can play with air. You can play with gravity. Oh, the trash can looks like a rocket. Huh, how funny. Oh, keep going. Let's go out. We'll go outside. Oh, now those are the rockets. That's the moon rockets. Talking about science of motion. Our science class will talk about the science of motion soon. And here we come back out. Oh, and we see the men. They're wearing suits. Oh, and there's the sun. And over here, these are the rockets. Now, a rocket is different than a plane. A rocket is all thrust. It has a lot of weight, too. But the thrust pushes it up. And it has fins. See the fins? Yeah, a rocket has fins. So the thrust is more important for a rocket. And look at the size. It's so big. We are small. Look, that's a seat. You can see the seat. Grandma and Grandpa sit in the seat. And then we stand close to the rocket. It's so big. Wow, it is so big. Look at that. Big, big rockets. And then this, over there, that's a moon rocket. Also very big. People are inside that rocket. Look at that. That is a satellite. That's a telescope. Telescope is in space. Well, oh, that's a good show. That shows us the size. Oh, let's go here. Now we can see there's the man or the woman, and they're next to the rocket. Very cool, very fun. Now, this is the Air and Space Museum. Thank you for coming. Thank you for watching. I had some trouble, and now I'm here. Thank you very much. I will see you in class. I'm sorry it was so short, but I had some trouble. Thank you for coming, and I'll see you in class. Bye.